Thank you, President. As the Presidency said, this is a complex and a very long issue in terms of the length of time it has taken to bring a proposal. It's now over 6 years since 2011. And I think it's fair to say also that there is a fair degree of scepticism about how operational this tax is actually within the 10 member states itself. It's also fair to say that since 2011, the percentage share of tax that's come into the EU from the corporate sector has increased, much of it as a consequence of the OECD agenda. And I was glad to hear the Presidency refer to the fact that those member states not participating in the FTT proposal would also have their views heard and listened to. From my perspective, there are three major problems with this. One is displacement. If you have a system where there's a tax in some financial centres and not in others, that will lead to a displacement and actually could lead to an unintended consequence in terms of money going offshore. But secondly, there is a real concern in my own member state about the secondary debt markets as to the impact, the negative impact that this could have in terms of increased liquidity and also in terms of a reduced investor demand. And my final remark is this, President. In my country, we have a financial transaction tax. It's a 1% stamp duty on the transaction of shares within incorporated Irish businesses. It took in £500 million last year. The Commission proposal is 0.1%. So here we have a situation where we would reduce the amount we're taking on share transactions if we went down this road. And that's why we have to think of this long and hard and make sure that other member states have regard to the views of other member states. Thank you.
Vielen Dank. Er spricht für 1,5 Minuten.
Ms. Beres, for a minute and a half.